Where we last left off, you managed to defeat the Black Dragon, the young Black Dragon, which turned back into Kotar, the man Prince Gorham has been looking for. Though now you feel an unescapable sense of defeat wash over you, like you are unable to win this. Uh, and you feel
Kronos
like
does not understand that feeling. Oh, ignore that.
you feel like you should get out of there while he is still in the water. Alright. Thanks, Roll20. I don't know why you did that. I don't have my slider anymore. You all start basically making your way towards the exit as Kotar walks off suddenly. What is your movement speeds?
I have 90, so I could just teleport to the other end of the room.
You could fly. Yeah.
Fly speed of 40.
I'm saying teleport because it's just fast enough.
Swim speed.
Kronos is only 30.
Well, you're close enough, it looks like.
I'm even worse, 25.
Little hop, skip, and a hop a room. Yeah.
Luna has 60.
Yeah. So Morgren, you can fly over the broken bridge that's gone. Argyle.
Can I swim past the bridge and then pull myself up and then transform back into an ape?
What's your swim speed?
40.
You could make it right there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You can't take the action just yet, but you can move.
Yeah, I've got a couple turns before I turn back into an ape, so I'll do that.
Kronos, what are you going to try to do? You gonna try to jump across?
Is that what I did last time? I guess that's
No,
what I
you
do.
walked across, but now the bridge broke after that because someone stood on it.
I could have sworn the bridge was broken before I got there.
That could have been. Someone broke the bridge.
I broke the bridge.
Mr. Heavy Armor there.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Do you guys want to get on my back when I get on the bridge, and I'll ferry you over to one side?
They will not have
That
enough
worked.
time. I am telling you that right now. You are vastly overestimating how much time you have.
Okay, then we should leave right now.
This is a quick thing. I'm
Kronos
doing movement right now.
Alright, I guess Kronos is going to try to jump across.
Yeah, acrobatics. Let's go.
This is going to go badly.
Before he rolls, can I position myself? Oh,
No.
well.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Well, you got 4 of them, so you might as well.
I also had 2 lucky dice. I just used lucky dice.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Re-roll.
Yeah, you get across relatively fine. You manage to, just barely get to the edge. Okay, so that's everyone's move. And you see Kotar walk back. Luna wouldn't have made it there. You're not getting 2 move actions yet.
Oh, okay. But Luna's like here.
You see Kotor walk back, and he's carrying this massive, oversized boulder. Like, it's huge. It's bigger than he is. Not in terms of length, but width, definitely. I think that makes sense. I meant height, not in terms of height. And you see, he has this fury in his eyes now, and he's ready to just chuck it. You guys can move again as he's ready to chuck. So Luna can get across. Murphy. Oh yeah, you have enough to try to jump across. Argyle, you can swim.
Am I too compelled by fear to go back and try and help Murphy?
I mean, there's a chance you would get hit by the boulder, because that would be another move action. He has a chance to do it on his own.
Don't worry
There's no
about
point.
me. I'm
He
invisible.
has enough to get there and then jump across. So you moving back would be a move action before you could take an action, and then you'd have to. Yeah, there's.
Yeah, there's too much. Okay. Could I at least position myself over, like, right here? Hypothetically, I'm not actually moving here right now, just to, like, catch him and, like, ease his jump or something? Not ease his jump, but, like, make it easier for him somehow.
Like, try to catch him when he jumps?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Because of how small he is, you'd have to like be under a little bit, like hanging off a bit.
I'm
Because
also
you're-
still currently invisible. Oh,
That
he's got
too.
true sight though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you'd have to be like where the bridge is essentially, because you'd have to be under it a bit, because you're taller.
But would
than
I
he
be
is.
at risk of the boulder attack right there? Per se?
You'd be at risk of it shattering, and yeah, some of it hitting you.
I'm fine with that. Anything to help Murphy out. If he does he look like he needs the help, or does he look well enough on his own?
He looks completely fine.
I'm cool.
All right. I'm just gonna wait here anyways, just to make sure he gets across.
Can I pull myself up and transform back into Argel Apex?
Not at the moment. I'm gonna let them try something this first.
Gotcha.
All right, Murphy.
I guess I can use my dash. No?
You could just walk up. That's enough. Yeah. Acrobatics with advantage due to Morgan helping you. Just jump across the bridge.
Acrobatics. I'm not good
Something-
with that. Woo!
21. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, you're totally
you
fine.
jump right into the waiting arms of Morgren.
My hero.
Kotar then throws the
As you-
boulder. Here, can I have a dex save from both of you?
I'm assuming I can't use my medium-sized body to shield his small body.
No.
Oh,
Force
shit.
would impact your force back to. I'm not good at words. Oh, he's fine though. You are not.
I don't have any inspiration.
Holy
I'm fine.
shit!
I'm gonna use
Wait.
my bountiful luck.
Yeah, oh, nice one.
Okay.
Go ahead and
Use
re-roll
the
your dex
reaction to
save
reroll.
there.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. You managed. Murphy manages to jump out of your arms onto the ground and get away. You manage to fly away like as the boulder. I don't have a boulder token. I was actually looking for.
Yeah,
one.
D&D was theater of the mind starting, so it's fine. I can imagine it.
But I don't want to draw a square on the map. Oh, I'll just use this. I think this is good enough, but it's the boulder splits apart, and just move your guys out of the way a bit, and kind of blocks the way back in. It looks like as it fills up the water and plugs it up, and you hear like a scream of rage coming from it as you all try to continue onwards to do what you do. Maybe get Prince Gorum, maybe leave.
I immediately start howling.
And so it begins.
Okay. I'd bear 5.
And I say 9 words. Prince Gorm is my included creature. And I'll say, duel awaits. Secret door behind dwarf statues. Down waterfall. That's all I got.
Brilliant.
Murphy,
Okay.
should I go up to?
And
Should I
Argo, you roll just a strength, I guess, because I don't know what you have as a dragon, so just strength. Yeah, you manage to pull yourself up, and you transform back.
Oh, hell yeah. That form is comfortable.
Murphy, if we're gonna get if you're calling for Prince Gorham, I think the dwarves might be alarmed at his sight. Just appearing in there, in their halls. Should I fly up and await him and then escort him down here?
Oh, it'd be a good idea. Hate for him to be ambushed like we were.
All right. Might be risky, but I feel like it could be easier trying to fly upwards than to climb down and worry about everyone else.
Fly, you cool angel man. Oh, well,
So
no, I'm not blind. I'm in the dark.
I'm gonna take the ladder up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Light my torch.
The unsteady ladder. Yeah. Hang on a minute.
Kronos casts light on Luna and then instructs Luna to stick with Murphy.
What was it? 2040 or 3060? Which was it?
It's the same as a torch.
I know, that's why I was asking. I don't remember what that was.
2040.
2040? Alright.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's the same as the one that's in the lake. Or was in the lake, anyway.
Alright, where is... The thing... Oh, no, there it is. I was like, what, did we get fucking lost? Probably be in this one, wouldn't it be? Yeah, the ladder. Alright, time to go up a floor. Foundry... 38.
Goodness.
Oh, yeah. It's 100 feet down, right? Yep. 100 feet down. So, you are climbing the ladder. You do not have additional climb speed, right?
Nope. I'm just taking the ladder because, well, it's probably safer than just flying up and risking getting my wing foot.
Alright, so it would take 3 and a half, so you won't have to worry about the half things. So yeah, so you climb up the first bit, no problem, but the ladder gets like unsteady a bit because again, it's just resting there. It's not like it's attached to anything. Once you get about halfway, your weight kind of pulls it back a bit. What are you gonna try to do? Like you feel it. You're not fully falling back, but you feel like your weight kind of like shifting it back a bit.
Can I just lift up my feet and just like flying and then just push it back against the wall?
Roll acrobatics. I think that'd be a.
Yeah, that makes the most sense for this kind of maneuver.
Oh yeah, you do that. You push it back and you continue climbing up, and you get to near the top, and you feel the same thing essentially happening again. Though more this time, though, because you're due to near the top. So now you feel like it's shifting back a little bit more than it was when you were in the middle.
Am I close enough where I could just... so I could see like the top of the ladder area and I could just fly out, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna let go so it'll like naturally like float back to its... not float, but like fall back to its position rather than like continuing to just fall towards me.
Yeah, it does that.
And I am going to just fly up to the left cliff side, not where the ladder goes out, but the other cliff side.
And so you switch directions to try to fly up to the left side where they're near the waterfall. Can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Okay.
Oh yeah, you easily fly around the water and get above. I will put you here so now I can move the...
Sorry to kind of go on my own, guys, but I feel like it would be best to like avoid conflict with the dwarves and Prince Gorham.
No.
I just
Get 'em
figured I'd
down.
explain myself.
You're good.
Joel Phelps Cole Sprouse III looks at you and he goes, "Oh, look, I'm back there."
Yes, hello. I am. I need to return to the entrance of the dwarf halls. We're rendezvousing with an ally. I need to lead him down here. I was just
Oh, you didn't say
hoping to
nothing
get there
about an
before.
ally. You paid the admission fee for you and your friends. You didn't say nothing about an extra one.
Yes, I know. I was hoping to be able to pay there. It came up. We weren't expecting it right this soon, so
That's a
it's on me. Trust me, sir.
That's a mighty suspicious, lads.
Well, I apologize for the lack of forethought, but is this the right one? You have no reason to be suspicious.
What is your saving throw?
17.
I have no I'll do persuasion. Roll persuasion.
Yeah.
I have no reason to be suspicious.
All right. That's excellent. Accompany me back to the main hall.
You see one of the Duergar. I'm going to call him Duergar. Appear. Well, you can see him walking up because you have true sight. He just kind of casually walks up, and he goes, "Joel, we got somebody at the gate. They're they're big, and they have big arms, kind of like the last guy who came in. And the last guy killed a bunch of us, so we're gonna go execute him. You might want to come along."
Wait. Excuse me, sir. Can I go intervene before this execution? I need to explain myself and my the four-armed man's presence here to the rest of the dwarves in the main hall.
I mean, you can try, but not a lot of us don't like listening. But you can try.
That's what I'm hoping for, sir. Come on, Joel Phelps. Cole Sprouse. I'm just gonna kind of hover over into the main hall.
They lead you back as what's their chaperones do into the hall, and you see like all the Drogar. Not all of them are invisible, but a few of them are. The main lady is kind of like right there. She's like looking at him. All of them have their weapons pointed on him, even the invisible one, and they're like very suspicious. And they're basically in, like Prince Gorham's like, "I need to go," and they're like, "The last time a multi-armed person was here, they killed a bunch of us and left. We don't trust your kind."
I'm going to fly up to the court of dwarves, I guess you could say, and my apologies for the late notice. This man is a temporary member of the adventuring party I was traveling with earlier that entered these keeps.
Not only did you didn't even tell us that. If we knew you had a multi-armed person, we wouldn't have let you pass.
Well, this is a matter of extreme importance to us that he travels down.
Your matter of importance is not our matter of importance. How do you justify the deaths of our kind?
The other multi-armed man down there is an enemy of my friend Prince Gorham's, of his people. He has attacked his own people as well. He is not associated with Prince Gorham. He is evil no matter what. And Gorham was going down there to challenge him to a duel.
Even if that may be the case, he's still one of them. And we don't trust their kind.
Well,
4 arms are nicer than the 6 arms guys.
Well, you didn't trust me before, and...
But you're not a multi-armed, are you?
Well, actually...
How did I win your trust before?
You paid us lots of gold.
Technically, everyone's multi-armed.
How much gold would I say would you require to just let him pass, I suppose.
One
I'm
of,
not a fan of bartering at times like this, but
one of
only thing
the
I can do.
invisible Drogar that you can see walks up and starts whispering into her ear, and roll perception.
Okay. I have an advantage on non-sight-based perception stuff because of being blind for my stuff.
That
But
sounds amazing.
Do you?
Ironic.
I swore I had it. It's the blind sight. Never mind. I'm just stupid. I'm just forgetting. I'm remembering.
Well, no,
stuff.
you have true sight now.
Well, yeah, I do have true sight. I swore there was an advantage thing. I'm just forgetting. Just yeah.
You have advantage in perception checks that rely on against living
Oh,
targets.
rely on sight. So that's the
wrong
opposite.
one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, whatever. I passed it anyways. That's 25. It's pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah. You can hear they're basically discussing prices and throwing out like well they aren't like the invisible guy is, and you can hear basically he's like throwing out numbers and just basically giving info.
Shouldn't he see all of them?
He does.
I do see all of them. Yeah.
I'm just referring to him as invisible one because that's the one who was invisible.
Okay, got it.
And suddenly she speaks up, but it's a number not even he said. It's even higher. And she goes, 1,000 gold pieces. That will be enough to cover the cost of... will be enough to pay back for the deaths his kind brought to us. And... there's a little pocket change. Quite a bit of pocket change. It's a lot of pocket change.
It's not enough pocket change.
How much gold is in a platinum?
10 gold per plat.
Look on the conversion chart under treasure.
Yeah.
I just got beaten up by a wolf.
Let's see. It looks like
Yeah.
10 gold. 10 gold and a platinum.
Damn it. I only have a little over 250 gold coins on me. Or at all to my name.
Well, do you have
Hey, you
other stuff
know
you
where
could
there's a
give
lot
us
of
then?
gold. You know where there's a lot of gold.
I know, but I know there's a lot of gold. I just feel like it would be kind of ridiculous to go down and up and down.
It's big boys.
Well, I do have some other things, but
Try collateral.
collateral. What?
You don't have anything good. He doesn't have anything good to put up for collateral.
I have
Your sick sword!
the sword. I don't know if
I'm not gonna
going-
make you do anything. I'm just saying
I was
words.
actually considering that. I'm afraid. Oh, actually, I have chess pieces which are 160, so that's like over 300. And I have a jeweled animal collar, which is worth 50 gold, which is so that's 210 plus my base 225, so that's 435. So it's 470 total. That's not good either.
You could.
You're
Would
not
you like-
even trying to barter.
You could.
I'm trying to figure out what I could use. What I What would be worth it?
Right.
Okay, bartering is not all about coming up with the price they ask. Bartering also means haggling.
Oh, hold on. I was gonna get there. I'm just looking at what I have.
Consider that
well,
after you negotiate down to a more reasonable price. Use
Pretty
the
much.
lives of their. Well, you can also argue an emotional side to it and give them the vengeance they want, or you could say there's a mountain of treasure
Well,
where the guy is.
since we're metagaming, then
Oh,
you also might want to mention the fact that there's no back doors. They haven't mentioned any back doors, so charge us on the way out. Make mention that you're not the gold keeper of the party.
Well,
You know,
I was
yeah.
going to get there somewhere. Sorry. Jesus.
Get there.
I guess I'll do that since that sounds the best option so far.
Well, no, get there however you're going to get there. It just sounded like you weren't getting there.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said.
It's fine, Tristan. Just forget it. Well, I can offer you the gold I have now, and well, you know there is no other exit through these caves. The gold keeper of the party could pay you
Why do you think
on
that?
the way out. Well, I assumed the esteemed masters of these halls would know the
No,
entrances
I'm
and exits.
saying, why do you think there's no other exit?
How long have you been down there?
I've been down there. Yeah. You don't have to babysit me. Thing, Jesus.
Well, you're
Christ.
not doing.
I was getting to it. I'm sorry. I paused for a moment to breathe.
I mean, you don't have your webcam on, meaning I can't see. But it sounded like you had a deer in the headlights moment.
No, oh my God.
How much gold do you have on you right now?
A little over 200, but I can also throw in a few. I can throw in some dragon chest pieces, which are worth over 150, 160 actually, and I can throw in a jeweled animal collar, which is worth 50 gold. So that would round out to about a little over 450-ish, maybe if I throw in a few platinum pieces as well. Not the exact number, but it's approximate. A little less than half now, a little over half later. But I would say 1,000 is a very steep price, even for one extra man.
You say that now. Wait until someone slaughters a lot of your clan and then asks to bring another one of their race in.
Yeah.
Anakin.
No, oh my God,
Kill
What?
younglings.
Death to the night ears.
with the backseat gamers inside my head, it's kind of another reply because I'm losing my train of thought.
Just kill them all.
The hot seat is tough, indeed.
Oh my fucking God! All right,
I mean, I'm only offering stuff because you like seem lost sometimes. Like you just.
I understand you're trying to help, but sometimes it just confuses me more. Damn it, I hate being flustered like this now. Fair enough. I suppose the paying for the deaths of others is quite steep.
Yeah.
So,
Look, since you seem like a nice lad, here's what we're going to do. We'll accept all those items and all your gold for half now. But you're going to wait here while we go and get the contract, and you're going to have to sign it with blood, your blood, no one else's, that says we
Okay.
will receive the other half when you come back.
fair enough.
All right. She turns to the invisible guy that you can see, but no one else, Prince Gorham can't. And he starts walking back, and you see him go into the room you guys aren't allowed in ever.
Okay, I'm back with my cannolis. What I miss?
Don't you just love bureaucracy?
I'm signing a blood contract.
Oh my God! Talk to Kronos. He will teach you bartering.
Yeah.
After about 2 minutes, the Druger comes back and hands it to the girl, and she takes it, and she hands the contract to you. Can you read it, Dwarven?
Nope.
She goes, all right, just prick your finger right there and press your thumb to it. And she shows where there's a little thumb, a place for your bloody thumb to sign.
May I consult with the four-armed prince for a moment? A quick moment.
All right, but we're watching you.
Excuse me, Prince Gorham.
Mm,
Can you read Dwarven?
no, I cannot.
That's unfortunate.
I thought you were like God.
I don't have the god reading.
Prince Gorm's kind of on
No.
edge. He doesn't know what to do. Like, he can't fight these guys. If they attack him, he can't fight back, obviously. His
Well,
hands are sealed due to dual
this
rights.
isn't about me. This is about for Prince Gorm to get his vengeance and to gain allies. So very well, and I'm gonna sign it,
So you,
but with a prick of my blood.
right. So you touch the top
Yep.
of the contract and prick your thumb, get it bloody, and you
Yeah.
press it to the sign print. All right. Can you take 1 point of damage just because.
Summoning
Okay.
jutsu.
And yeah, and you sign it. And as you do that, you see the contract kind of glow, and then just poof
Mhm.
away out of existence almost.
Okay. So
Roll
Who
Arcana.
doesn't get a copy?
Don't worry, we can get you the best lawyers.
Ooh, thank you.
what am
for
I
doing
rolling?
that. Arcana. Thank you for doing that. Now I can copy that and put it in their inventory.
Nice.
You can tell that it was basically a returning spell. And basically, once you signed it, it just returned to the one who wrote it.
Okay.
You don't know who wrote it, but that's basically what it was. Ignore that. That's
Isn't there like a demon lawyer or someone? I don't even know.
There is a magical.
Okay. So I'm at 0 GP, 0 PP, and I'm getting rid of my animal collar. Do you want to just like copy that from my inventory now, Crow?
I was
mouth-
I was copying what you posted.
Oh, well, I was wondering if you wanted like the proper names for
Nah.
the stuff. Okay, I'll just delete it then if that's cool.
Now we'll never play chess.
Yes, we can. We just have to use sandwiches that the bears bring.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's what's the exact 225, 160, 50, 20. I don't have a calculator on me.
All right. So this is yeah.
I should incite racial violence among pals later.
So
Very
that's
well. He may go.
no. I'm just trying to get the numbers from my in my head. 455. So we need 545 on the way back.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's caps lock. I'm sorry. Okay. So I can travel with Prince Gorham now.
Yes, we suppose.
I am going to be taking him into the lower chambers where the rest of my group has gone.
She makes a waving hand motion, and you see Joel Phelps and another Durgar like step aside to let him pass.
Come on, Gorham, let's go.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna stay close with him.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move us over here. I don't need an inch
They give
one
him
at a
all
time.
shifty looks as he walks, so he kind of ignores it and just continues on.
Anyways, Prince Gorham,
Of course, they still chaperone you because it's what you paid for.
I
Basically.
believe it should be said that the other Shokan you are looking for, he seems to have, I don't know if it's some mutation or some magic. He's grown much larger than you in size. I'm afraid the fight might be quite difficult for you.
True warriors never face difficulty.
Well,
I like him.
that's certainly
Well, this one follows.
an optimistic viewpoint, and I admire that, Prince Gorham. I just hope you don't perish within this battle.
How you plan to get down?
There's a ladder on the other side, but I'm not quite sure how heavy you are.
That take too long. He grabs you and puts you under his arm, and then just like jumps
What?
down.
Ah!
Ew, armpit sweat.
It's lovely.
So we just crashed to the bottom, huh?
Is anyone in front of the ladder? No. You crash down with a large thud on the ground, and it leaves like a visible crack impact. But other than that, you're relatively
Squirm,
fine.
were you injured?
No.
Were you injured from the fall?
This is
Okay.
Nothing. I do have one.
Well, are you ready for the upcoming battle?
I am always ready.
He's Prince Corn Russian
I
now.
don't know.
I dig it.
I am machine. I fuck D.
Kronos, I should tell that the dwarves weren't so charitable. Not charitable. They weren't so kind to the sight of Prince Gorham, so I made a deal with them. I've paid them 445 in gold pieces on the. No, 455 in gold pieces on the. So he could come down here. We're gonna need to pay him 545 on the way back. Half here, half there.
That's a lot, but I mean,
That is a lot, but we do have a lot of gold.
what did they start at? Or how much did they value it at, and what did you talk them down to?
They started at 1,000 there. I changed it to 455 there.
So you didn't immediately start by saying 500.
Well, no, this was a matter of life or death.
Kronos makes like some mechanical sighing noises. Okay, well,
They had all the weapons.
as long as you didn't make a magical contract, I will discuss it when we get up there. Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna remain silent. I'm just gonna remain silent.
Count. Do I notice his
I didn't mean to-
shamed? Does he look? Do you look shamed in any way? Like just,
My
or just
face is
more
emotion-
annoyed?
My face
it's
is
just-
hidden, and my eyes are just pools of white.
Body
All right,
language,
but
then.
did your shoulders
Roll,
slump?
roll,
Do you-
roll insight. Morgren.
What am I rolling?
Performance,
Perform-
maybe?
Oh, that's just bad.
Yeah, performance. You're trying to keep your true. What happened?
Did it go through?
Not yet.
Isn't there
There's gonna be
deception?
2 now.
Well, he's not visibly trying to deceive. I feel it's more of a trying to put on a performance. He's trying to
Oh,
keep a
okay,
straight
yeah, got
face.
it.
Oh, never
yeah.
mind. Ah, dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't-
Kronos, what's your insight?
Well, he doesn't have to look if he doesn't want.
All right, yeah. None of you notice the sudden shift in.
But it was there. I know it was there.
Prince Gorham walks by you guys, and he starts cracking all of his knuckles.
Do you
Give a
need
bell,
any,
Prince Gorham.
Do you need any assistance? I don't have any abilities that could assist you beforehand, but maybe one of the others could give
No.
you a.
Duel is on.
Oh.
I do myself. He grabs onto the rocks with one hand, and he just jumps over them, and he points, and he looks, and he sees Kotar, and this entire time he's been throwing rocks all around, just massively angry, like he's lost his mind. And Gorham
I'm gonna
looks-
fly up to the rocks and just peek over like a little kid.
Oh yeah, you're watching this. Are you gonna give a play-by-play
watch
to the
that.
party standing right there? You're gonna keep looking back.
You-
Oh
you-
gosh, this is insane.
He's hitting him.
Do you want me to be
Fly
doing
me
that
up
to the
with-
party after every round of combat or something?
Fly me up with you,
You
come
want to
on.
inform the party of what's going on?
He just did a DDT. Oh my god.
Prince Gorham points one of his arms towards Kotar, and he goes, "Disowned one! I've come to take your life, for the lives you've already taken." Kotar kind of doesn't even recognize him. He's in a fucking rage because of what you guys did. So he looks straight at Gorham, and he picks up another rock under. You mean to press that?
Yep, Kronos is going to watch everything through Luna, who is also going to perch on top of a rock.
Oh, can I climb up? I want to climb up too.
Yeah. Roll strength and then a dexterity saving throw to stay on
This
it.
is some Three Stooges bullshit right here.
I can't put Luna on the rock. She seems to be under the lair, so I'll just leave her there.
Oh, right. Hang on. Boom. There you go.
What are we watching?
Okay, yeah, Luna's just going to
Oh yeah,
sit
you get up. Roll
over-
dex save to stay on the rock without tripping, because it's basically a bunch of boulders all smashed together.
Sure thing, boss. Never mind,
You fall
boss.
backwards off the rocks.
Don't worry, Angel. I'll just tell you what's going on.
No, it's not the same.
Uh,
I'll try between bouts.
Kotar picks up another boulder, and he chucks it at Prince Gorham. Once it gets to about here, can you see that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Prince
Yeah,
Gorham
I saw the
basically
thing.
like jumps and leaps onto it, and then leaps off it, and he like charges
Ooh.
straight at Kotar, and like he's going fast, and it looks like he's about to hit him. He winds back his fists, but then with one of his 6 arms, and because he's so big, Kotar just kind of grabs Prince Gorham, and with the bottom 2 arms just starts squeezing him, and with the middle 2 arms starts like prying his arms off. Prince Gorham is howling in pain.
Damn it.
All right.
Honor is as much of a disrespect to these people.
I thought you were gonna give a
Damn
play-by-play,
it.
so I was waiting for that.
Oh wait, oh fuck, I
Wait,
forgot.
oh, and then if
Oh,
we
he has his arms around Prince Gorham. Oh my god, he's gonna rip his arms off.
I gotta see this, man.
No, this is not something to be excited for.
I don't know what you mean. I'm in it for the revenge. This is just a side quest, my guy.
Roll. You so excitedly try to like climb on the boulders. Your foot kind of like slips on one of them, and you trip and bang your head on the rock. Take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Fine, just make the play-by-plays good.
Prince Gorham tries to headbutt Kotar, but only hits his chest because Kotar is like so big and holding him away. Kotar kind of like stumbles back a bit, and Prince Gorham kind of like wiggles himself free from the bottom 2 arms with his legs, and kind of like jumps up and kicks the middle 2 arms, which is strong enough that Kotar lets him go when Prince Gorham holds on and kind of flips. And you see Prince Gorham basically with his 4 arms all just start striking Kotar in the face while standing on his shoulders.
Morgan, what's going on?
Prince Gorham turns it around, and he's he's on his shoulders. And he's pummeling his face.
No way! God, that
All
sounds so
4
cool!
arms.
The battle continues on for a solid 20 minutes with no clear sign of a victor, and it seems it like would be going on this way forever. And it just seems like they're like no stopping them, no chance of exhaustion. After all, they're a warrior tribe basically, so this is insane. The fight though, like for your play-by-play, really excites our Argel, who just really wants to see it.
I'm gonna try one last time, but to get like a sneak peek,
Yeah.
because I want to see.
Yeah, you climb up, deck save to stay on the boulders.
Oh!
Yeah, you stay on. During like the final 10 minutes, you were able to start watching.
Give them hell, Prince Gorham! Come on, buddy!
Near the end, you see Prince Gorham with his like spiked arm. They're not spiked; they're just arm things. He basically grabs and like grinds Kotar's face on his bracers. Well, he does have spiked arms. Ignore that roll I was just showing. And he grabs the head of Kotar, and Kotar like grabs Prince Gorham, and they're essentially all squeezing each other. And it looks like you can't see who's winning, and then you see Prince Gorham just rip the head off Kotar. And Kotar's like still standing, but like all of his arms go limp. Prince Gorham like shifts himself from standing on both his shoulders to just standing on one shoulder of Kotar, and he holds up the head and looks over to you guys.
I'm doing the double finger whistle, and I'm cheering, like with the both fingers in your mouth. You know the.
He did it.
Roll
He
perception.
actually did it.
Morgan, Luna, Argel. Roll perception.
Perception, okay.
Just tell me when it's over.
Oof. I guess I'm so enamored with the awesome, just brawl going on. I can't even tell.
Luna?
He's eating Chipotle.
Marona, are you not there?
Chipotle?
Cannoli.
Cannoli? I thought that
There we
was
go.
Italian.
So Marona, since he's looking through Luna, and Morgren, you notice that the head Prince Gorm is holding is looking at him. Like it's not it's looking at him angrily. Prince Gorm doesn't notice this as he's basically celebrating what he thinks is a victory.
Gorm, he's not dead yet.
He looks at you confused. The body of Kotar, like the arms, all 6 arms, stand up and grab Prince Gorm. You know, one on his head, one on the middle of his body, one on his leg, and that's for the other side too. And they begin pulling apart. Like that's what the arms are doing.
No! No!
Well, Prince Gorm won the fight, and Kotar is using some kind of cheating, dishonorable magic. So therefore, Kotar broke the honor first.
This is a man's fight.
Would that be
interfere, I'm
fair
gonna
to assume,
stalk you.
Argel?
No. This is his fight. No, I wouldn't say it's at this point. Is it? I wouldn't say it's. I don't know. I don't know if that's Arcana or not. He's using some magical means to keep himself alive. I wouldn't know. Or it's some
Can I
trick. Or
even
he's
try
just
identifying if it's some kind of sorcery from here?
Roll Arcana. You
Fuck.
are unable to tell whether it's, you know, due to some arcane nature or some other outside force.
Yeah, if he's just that hardy, I'll take. Can I take a crack at it? Maybe like,
Sure.
you know. All right. Dang.
The same thing for you.
I'm just lamenting.
Now I would roll as Kronos, right?
Yes.
Come on, Kronos.
We don't even know if it's magical though, so
Nope.
it's just
Kronos, you have just enough to basically see that he's not inherently using any magic. It seems like more of a, I don't want to say subconscious. It's more so he's not using any sort of magic. It seems otherworldly.
Would I know like he's using an object or something to channel something else since I'm a warlock, or?
No, not with that roll.
But you know, it's not. It's not him essentially.
On a side note, these cannolis are awesome.
Told you.
Are cannolis Italian?
Yes.
I could have. Okay, because. Yeah, okay, cannolis. Yeah.
There's 3 of these things. They're huge, and oh my god, they're so creamy. I'm probably going to pay for this in like 20 minutes.
I feel that. I had pizza today and I almost died.
Stupid cream.
Anyways,
Cherry.
are you relaying that information?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't remember if a regular familiar can talk. I don't think so.
Well, would Kronos?
You can still talk as you are in view, but you cannot do anything.
So Kronos is essentially, he's blind and deafened during all this. Like, my consciousness is in Luna. I
But
don't
the
know
same-
if I can
Wow.
talk through Luna while I'm in possession. Let me read. Let me scroll up and read. Let's see.
I don't think talking is a sense. So you could still talk through yourself. You just can't hear, or
It would just be
you
talking
can't
like a
hear
deaf
through
person.
yourself, and you can't see through your own self. You'd be talking through your own body, but the senses would be through Luna.
All right. In that case, Kronos is going to relay that it looks like he used something. I don't sense it coming from him himself.
Right, so he
So-
didn't use anything. It seems more like an outside source, an otherworldly.
So
Right.
he's getting outside help in a battle, which is dishonorable. after he's been fairly defeated.
Kronos shrugs.
I just don't know if this would justify helping or not.
I know what this justifies. Prayer time. Maybe. I don't even know.
You could do that.
Yeah, but it would basically amount to me.
Damn
don't
it,
even know
I
if
could
they
fuck
do
up
that.
relations with the Shokan. Damn it. I'm just gonna kind of flow over to the side
Okay.
and aim my blade at Kotar and say, "He won fair and square. We know you are using outside sources. You are dishonoring your people more than you already have."
Okay.
He doesn't say anything.
No, he's basically like his head is like letting out like a raging scream as his body is attempting to pull apart Prince Gorham from both sides. Prince Gorham is screaming and howling in pain as well. Kotar, roll perception.
Perception. Okay.
You can tell that it's not that he didn't hear you. It's that like his brain, I guess brain, his entire being isn't really processing what you said. It's like he heard it, but it's like it's not even registering with him that he's like so one-tracked on what he's doing right now.
All right. I'm gonna blast all the limbs, ripping apart Prince Gorham, since I think it's fair at this point to assume that the honor has been broken already, and the fight is over. It's just a bloodbath. It would just be an execution at this point, and without it, Prince Gorham was just gonna die, ruining our chances and just making Kotar. Yeah, the point's got on across, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm blasting the motherfucker.
All right.
Morgan, what are you doing?
Oh, one on one arm, one on the other, one on the third, and one on the fourth.
All right. The first and last one hit. You shoot two arms, specifically the top ones. So the ones on Prince Gorham's head, like kind of like they don't give out, but they like he kind of like his arms like get thrown up as like he shakes off the pain, like he was like shocked. It's not like it actually hurt him, but it shocked him. With the amount of force coming off Prince Gorham, you notice his like upper body, Prince Gorham's kind of like goes limp as his head kind of like hangs off. Roll medicine from where you're at. You can tell he's not dead. That's about it. But he is like
He looks like he's might as well be at this point.
he's unconscious.
Or just
he basically the pain knocked him unconscious is what you can pretty much tell.
How much of this have I heard? I've heard it all, right?
Heard what?
Like the thing about
Howling.
Par's head being ripped off and
Yes.
he's still not dead?
Yes, Morgan was relaying that to everybody, and then Kronos said the
Yeah.
outside force. Yeah.
I am going to. Kotar seems too maddened and to like start holding Gorm hostage if I approach closer.
Would you like to roll an insight check?
Oh yeah, sure. Shit.
With that roll, you can basically tell, though Prince Gorham sees this as like an honorable duel, right from the get-go, Kotar was so maddened, so full of rage, so just not normal that it wasn't a duel to him. This is just, like, he's just gone insane. Like, he has nothing there in the head, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Probably has good constitution. I'm just going to fly around behind him and just cut at the roots of his arm, I guess. I don't think root is the right word, but
I get you.
not root, like the
Socket.
Base.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go down with a
Mhm.
one-handed strike downward.
Yep. At one arm.
Yeah, one of his arms.
Yeah, you hit the middle arm, and like last time, though it doesn't really do much damage, it like it's a sudden shock to him because he's like barely cognate of you there. So he like temporarily lets go of that arm on Gorham, and that part of Gorham that he was holding on to of Gorham kind of goes limp too on Gorham.
Okay. Oh, call shots. Call shots. I should start doing that. That would be good. I am going
a call shot
to.
wouldn't really do anything at this stage. What you're doing now is fun.
Well, he would like drop stuff if I
mean,
went for hands.
Yeah, but he's got lots of them. And
How many exactly? If one is already off.
well, 3 are off. So he's got 3 left.
Okay, I'm just gonna stab him. I'm just gonna slice at his arms again.
Oh yeah, you make rapid attacks quickly, like, and you go down one, slicing 2 of them, and like before, you know, he, not cognitive of your you being there, he kind of like lets go temporarily because he's shocked. He's got basically one arm holding Gorham up now, and like you see Gorham like completely like limp, like almost falling in the water if Kotar would let him go.
This magic is very dishonorable, and I pull out my genie lamp.
You pull out your genie lamp.
All right, my lava lamp, and I
Your
rub
lava
it.
lamp, yeah.
And I rub it, and I rub it, and I rub it.
You do that.
Norm,
Can you roll a dex save? As Norm gets summoned, you see a basketball kind of like hit you in the face. And Norm
Ow.
goes, "Oh! Oh, damn. My bad. I was in the middle of playing some b-ball with Michael Jordan." And he looks around. This is a terrible place. Let me guess.
It is.
You ready for your second wish?
I believe I am. There's some bad going on.
Okay.
Wish Kotar was mortal.
Yeah. Norm snaps his fingers and says, "Done!" And then he looks confused. And he snaps his fingers again. "Done!" And like you see like the confusion get bigger and like not go away. And he starts like rapidly snapping his fingers. "Done, done, 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 done." And he starts scratching his nose. And he snaps his fingers once again, and you see like basically like a long, giant, comedically oversized list appear in his hands, and he puts on little tiny reading glasses over his sunglasses, and you see him like start going over it. And he looks at you with like an expression of like, this ain't good. He says, "Well, I'll tell you what I can do. I can give you that wish back. But, and he flips it over and he points at the list, and you see Kotar's name, and right next to it you can see, like, it shows that he's basically signed a deal with a devil.
Well, if you can't give me that, I wish Prince Gorham was healed. Too full.
Oh, that's easy. He snaps it, and he goes, "Done!" No, you can't see it, and Morgan is in the middle of battle, so he doesn't really notice. Prince Gorham's injuries all heal. He's still unconscious, but all of his injuries are completely healed now. Like, they rapidly heal up all at once.
That'll do, Norm. Thanks. I'll free you later, mate.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go play. And he like thinks, and he tries to think of what that sport is because I forgot.
Lacrosse.
Oh, no.
Hockey,
No,
lacrosse,
it's one of those rich people games.
rugby,
Badminton.
cricket.
Cricket. Yes, it's cricket. I'm gonna go play cricket with Al Sharpton and Donald Trump. And he poofs away.
I am going to.
I don't even know what Al Sharpton is. I just heard that name before. So
I'm gonna fly around, and I'm just gonna grab Prince Gorham with one arm,
Mhm.
while he's still grabbed by Kotar, and I'm going to slice at the hand. Well, not hand, but like the wrist holding the wrist that's attached to the hand holding Prince Gorham.
right.
Yeah. Slice.
Oh,
The
you do
wrist
that.
attached to the hand.
Yeah, and he lets go out of shock, and now Prince Gorham like would seemingly fall. He falls forward a bit, but you catch him because you're holding on to him.
All right, and I'm just gonna book it to land.
All right. Yep. Can you roll me a strength check while you're flying?
Got it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Roll me another one.
You have a
Roll me a
potato
strength
on
save
you.
now. All right,
16.
Yeah, you managed to bring him over and put him down. Put him down, I assume, on the boulders.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Kotar, like without noticing the damage you inflicted, which, albeit very small, is still damage. Without noticing it, is kind of like Prince Gorham is still holding his head, so like he can see you guys, and like, but his body, since his body's not there, his body's kind of like swinging in the air, and it's like trying to walk around to you guys. The head is basically like flopping all around, trying to like see if it can find out how to get here to coordinate its body without being there. But like the head is such in a rage, like you see like essentially foam coming out of its mouth. Not really, but like that's how ballistic.
Figure out how to take care of this head. I'll hold off the body, and I'm gonna swoop over.
Mhm.
After telling them to figure out what to do with the head. Actually, I'm gonna swoop a little closer.
Can you roll a
And
dex save?
oh, okay.
He's thrashing.
Oh yeah, you managed to skillfully dodge because he was swinging wildly. I did say that. So you managed to dodge the arms swinging wildly as you approach.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna approach all the way,
All right.
and I am gonna hit him with a Sap Vitality, which I don't know if that hits.
Is that necrotic?
A second level Sap Vitality.
Is it
Or
necrotic?
does the attack hit?
Yes.
Well, now that you asked that if it's necrotic.
All right. You put your hand to him and like on him, and like nothing really happens. Like you feel like you're channeling this power, but nothing is happening.
Uh-huh.
It
Funny.
it-
Okay.
Roll Arcana. You are unable to make any assumptions about what's going on. His
All right.
arms are still flailing wildly. Can you make another dex save?
Dex saving throw.
Ooh, yeah, you're fine. You carefully like dodge under and fly up around some arms.
All right, I'm gonna.
What are you
I'm
guys
gonna
doing
go
over there?
Yeah, you guys should do your thing.
Eating popcorn.
I honestly had. I was gonna try to pray to the ape god. I'm not gonna lie.
Go for it.
I mean,
It's worth a
that'd
shot,
be
eh?
stupid.
I mean, I mean, do what you can, man.
I don't know what else to do in this situation.
I think that's a solid option, if anything.
Mm.
If nothing better, give it a shot.
Kronos, using Luna, is going to sing the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song. Or
We
whistle.
need to help Calvin.
What do you mean you need help? I'm holding him back so he doesn't
No, I
get to the
said-
rest of you.
I said we need to help Calvin.
No, I'm fine. You guys need to take care of the head.
There's a head?
I mean-
well, his head.
Oh my
was like-
Prince Gorham is
No, I
holding
know
on
that-
to the head, even though Prince Gorham's unconscious.
Yes, I told
Oh.
you guys to take care of the head. That's why I left
Oh.
him over with you guys.
Snap. All right.
Yes, I'm figuring maybe you guys could just slaughter the
I
head.
was holding the head.
It's been established like 500 fucking times.
Well, I didn't know who Prince Gore was holding. Did you guys want to hit it with an axe?
We'll take
You
the head first. Don't
Go
hit
ahead.
Prince Squirm with an axe.
I don't want to get bit by it. No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Bash his
We'll
skull
roll-
in.
We'll roll the head down,
Knock his block off.
and we're gonna roll the head out of, or like sort of like take it out of Prince Gorham's grass. I'm gonna do that. Take it out of Prince Gorham's grasp,
Mhm.
and
Fucking flail it against the wall.
I'm not
it's
gonna-
like looking at you like angrily, and it's like trying to chomp at you essentially, and it's like trying to look around how to get there, but like it's trying to direct the body, but like it's also trying to like swing at what's in front of it because it knows there's something in front of it, though he can't quite see it. He just knows due to being hit that
Yeah.
there's something in front of him.
Well, screw that. You're not allowed to do that. I'm just gonna whack it in the eye with my axe, and as I just try to destroy the head,
So where
maybe
where is it?
I pulled it. I thought, is Prince Gorham like right here with us,
So
or is he
you
on the
took the
rock
head out of
still?
Prince Gorham. You took the head off his arms, but what are you doing? Are you trying to swing at
Right.
it while holding
So-
it? Because that's gonna.
No, I put it down right here
All right.
in front of the rocks, and I'm just gonna start wailing on it with my axe as I try to destroy the brain, and hopefully bodily functions will cease. But this is magic, so we may have to dispel it or something afterwards. But hopefully without a body or a, a head, like a functioning brain, because this thing still seems to, function. The head still seems to be the epicenter of the body. It still seems to be, how it does things. It's not being it's not a puppet right now. So I'm just gonna start whacking the head, bringing my axe down into it as I try to destroy it.
All right.
So yeah, I'm just gonna keep whacking, and I'm gonna look behind them.
You missed.
Look behind me.
Oh,
I do miss.
You think you hit, but you hit like just to the side, scraping your axe on the rocks.
I'm going to look behind me. You lads want to go too? I'm just gonna be bludgeoning this thing.
Kronos appears to be offline.
I guess I'll just keep swinging as I try to just
You hit.
bash his brains in.
You do that. It doesn't appear to do much damage though. You kind of like it's kind of like hitting a rock basically with an axe is what it feels like once you hit the head.
Oh, where's his head? Is it on the floor right here?
It's basically leaning
Yes.
against the rocks. Yeah.
Do I have any spells?
I want to go over to it,
Yeah.
lean down. I don't know if this will work, but I'm gonna give it a shot and cast Bless the Dead. I don't know
We'll
if he's
use
dead.
that because that's all I have right now.
Nice. I like it.
Oh my god. That brings back memories.
It's a long shot, but it's all I got, and it's a cantrip, so it won't cost me anything.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Right? That's what I thought.
Morgan,
Yeah.
as you were attacking Kotar with his arms flailing around, suddenly, like, his arms just drop to the ground and his body kind of kneels
Oh my
and then falls into the
God.
water.
Murphy, you
The head
mad
suddenly
lad.
closes its eyes, and no more
Holy shit!
movement is done.
No!
I'm gonna literally go for a high five right now.
And I reach up, like, with all of my short man might to try and
Like-
reach up to his
Like a
normal hand height.
hop. I'm like tall.
Can we just get an out of character round of applause for that?
Yes, please.
That was friggin' amazing.
Nice.
That was good.
I was just looking at all my shit. I was like, if he signed a deal with some demon, maybe he's not alive.
Yeah,
See,
especially since necrotic didn't work. That was a.
well, no, they didn't know about the necrotic not working. I didn't know the demon not working, so I didn't really have an idea of what to use or not to use against him. He did, and that was brilliant, honestly. Now that I see it's dead, I'm just gonna. Well, and my foresight now sees that there's no glowing coming off of it. It's just gone.
Correct.
I closed the eyelids on Kotar.
You do that.
I'm gonna float over to the group perching on the rock, floating above Pinchcorn.
I'm going to use Luna to cast Mending on Doggo.
Doggo is gone. What is the thing? It takes like a long time for you to repair it.
It takes 5 minutes, and I have to take I have to lose a level 1 spell slot.
Well, yeah. So that's what you gotta do.
That's what I do.
Well, you have to get over to Doggo first.
And that's why I started using Luna.
Oh right, you can.
Anything that's touch, I can use Luna.
Fair enough. You start doing that. How?
Oh my god.
As you guys are, celebrating this triumphant victory that I did not expect you guys to actually fucking figure out.
I want to wake Prince Gorham up.
Hang on.
Ah! I'm sorry, I'm ecstatic. I did not think that would work.
You see a portal basically open up behind you guys, like it rips open. And you
Oh
see
shit!
this,
Second phase
this
or third phase.
decaying kind of old man, almost unwashed, disheveled. Is it popping up? Yeah, clad in black pants and a tattered coat.
He looks
with
really
stringy gray hair and yellow skin. He
Oh,
stands
shit.
at nearly 8 feet tall.
Kronos doesn't see any of this.
Beneath his shredded clothing, his flesh hangs in strips from his bones, revealing innards swarming with insects. He looks upon the group, and as he opens his mouth, you see like a bunch of bugs fly out, and he says, "Who took away my plaything?"
Kronos is still shut off.
I think
I did.
Oh.
I fought him in Mortal Kombat. I faced him and I defeated him.
Mortal Kombat.
He looks at you and he goes, "No, you didn't."
Well, I did face him in Mortal Kombat. I was
That
fighting
is
him.
true, but you were not the one who defeated him.
I go invisible.
You do that. he turns his head to look right at you.
And I'd be like,
Murphy, you have to know us Celestials, or Infernals in his case, can see that.
I don't know this man.
So, I think it was a conceded group effort, really.
Kronos did nothing, and he's happy to say that.
Well, Kronos can't see shit, so he
This
says nothing.
soul is mine by contract, and someone here broke it. I already know the answer, but I was giving them a chance to step forward.
Oh shit! I know who broke it!
We all know who broke it.
Rather not. I'm staying silent.
You want to hide behind one
It
of my
matters
legs?
not who broke the contract. You will not lay a finger upon my party.
I
don't
need
know
to
what
lay
we're
a
dealing
finger
with.
on anyone. Every time he talks, more and more bugs kind of like just fly out of him and crawl up. There's some like a long centipede crawls from under his out of his nose and goes up and crawls inside his ear.
Ugh.
Can I? I wouldn't know. He's
I'm just gonna stand defiantly.
Morgan. I really don't want to make this man angry. He seems all powerful, and that he looks like he wants to say something.
I'm not attempting for him to be angry. I'm just waiting for his next move.
Well, I'd like to ask you, what were your plans for the man thing?
He was my plaything. I took interest in watching him flail about mindlessly.
I'm something of a brainlet too, you know.
Stop talking.
What?
Do not make conversation with him.
He seems like a rather nice fellow. Sort of.
I
In a
keep
twisted
staring him
kind of way.
down.
Would you do that? By the way, this dude's eyes are kind of like yours, Calvin, except they're yellow.
Yeah, I figured that.
By the way, Kronos can't smell, but you guys, this dude smells fucking awful.
Gross.
Even if Kronos could smell, he's not there.
It's not as bad as a satyr gender reveal party.
He looks at you, Argel, and goes, "It seems like you might have something to offer.
I
Listen
mean,
to him, Argel.
I'm already a demon, Margaret. I'm kidding.
What is your
Don't-
name,
Backstory reveal.
Monkey One?
I used to be a fish. Anyway, the name's Argel. I go by 2 different names. It was Agaret, and then it was Apet by some divine being.
Divine. They always like to put their hands in things, trying to
Where do they?
Seems you do too.
change the world for good. Everyone wants to seize power.
You cut out one?
Everybody seemingly wants to just seize power.
Well, power can do a lot of things for a man. It can get you
Power
what you want.
also corrupts.
That doesn't seem to be
Absolute
a-
power corrupts absolutely.
My contract was broken, and now I am without entertainment for a while. And I would rather not have to put in more effort than I need to. Somebody will need to take up the contract.
Well, if it's entertainment you want. How do you feel about revenge stories?
Depends on how interesting they are.
Argel, if you wish to tell him the revenge story, I will let you face him.
I am in no need for stories right now. I need someone to take up the place of the contract. The question is, will it be one of you? Or will you just stepping stones to get rid of?
I drop my invisibility. And I say, if you want the one responsible for sending your beast over to the realm of the dead in peace, then it was me, obviously.
Murphy's over.
Yes, I knew
Murphy,
that.
no.
You could have came forward at any time.
What would you be interested in having besides your entertainment is my only question.
What I'm saying is, if you're looking for the one responsible, you know where he's at, and do what you will. But I be signing no contract willingly.
Okay. I admire
Kronos
your...
recommends everyone read contracts thoroughly before signing them.
I admire your... I can't really call it bravery. It took you this long to speak up, but I admire the fact you did.
I'm only
eventually.
little. You're a big boy.
Well, I'm interested in this deal you have proposed if it offers some sort of power.
Power. Yes. The power depends on what you want, but power can drive a man mad. As he looks over to the head of Kotar.
Believe me and Madness are
Has it been a minute?
great friends.
Sure.
Then Doggo's back up. And Doggo and Luna are going to try to climb over the rock.
Good luck.
Well, Luna can just
So-
fly over.
Yeah, Luna just flies over and then sits back on Murphy.
I still wish Luna luck.
As long as it's enough power to kill an old friend of mine. You know, my body.
Kronos
So-
goes back to normal. He's like, what's going on?
Oh, we're dealing with a demon. He's rather polite.
We aren't making any deals just yet, Argel. We have
Speak for
no
yourself.
intentions of making deals.
Kronos kind of like, does a little bow with his head and like, taps his top hat to the guy.
Mhm.
Also, Doggo is apparently not good at climbing.
Oh my god. Doggo
GG.
scrapes at the rock trying to get up, but can't.
And I can't see it, so I can't bounce a luck it.
Well, what are we planning on doing?
Well, he's not gonna leave you with nothing.
So wait, what's going on?
We are dealing with this demon. Apparently, this was the demon that had a contract.
You do know he's right here.
Don't
Talk
lump
respectfully.
me in with those lowly demons. I am
Well, I
Archdevil
apologize.
Abayak.
Hoy,
Well,
twist the man.
Can I
Archdevil
search
Abayak.
my memory and see if that rings any bells? If I know any lore or anything?
Roll history.
Yes, sir. Please go through.
This is one of the rulers of hell,
Nice.
or was. You know, the other ones kind of kicked him out. He's basically the vermin and disease. Basically, is what he is.
Cronus has been asked if he knows the Great Machine.
I know of it.
Well, anyways,
I want to ask
the Archdevil over here. I'm gonna explain to Kronos real quick. Sorry, the Archdevil over here. He was the one with the deal between that gave Prince Gorham's opponent quite the slip by turning undead and such. But we killed him, so now the contract is broken, and he's here seeking something new, and I don't intend on.
Was an
Code-
amusing one.
if it is something new you seek, why waste your time on these pitifully mortals? And I pull out my lava lamp.
Don't you dare!
Oh my god! No,
Murphy, Murphy,
And-
I want this. Don't you take it from me,
Murphy, offering
You
up a
don't
genie
know.
to
Murphy.
you.
Kronos
Murphy?
looks at Argyle and is like, wait, are you talking about making a second pact or deal?
Another deal with the
That goes
devil?
very badly.
Yeah, probably.
You do realize these deals, they bind you at the level of your soul.
He said himself,
You-
power
you-
makes from the mad.
You have already given your soul, and it has transformed your body. I don't know if you noticed that, and even parts of
Archdevil,
your
how do
mind.
you feel about
So
that?
if you break forcibly, if you use a stronger or even equal patron to break that, oh, I would not want to assume what would happen to you. Those that, as you can see by this very event, those that invest anything, even if it's a mere plaything, do not like to lose what they have claimed.
It is dangerous to meddle with the gods and demons.
It is why I could never. Granted, I am very happy with my patron, but I know that if I were ever to betray him, or it, I would most certainly perish.
I mean,
Yeah, Argyle, I would recommend you. Well, none of us are gonna sacrifice ourselves for him, but you are the least, the last one who would do it among us.
I mean, he's probably the second to last one, because like I said, I would not want to piss off my patron, so I would probably be below him. He clearly was willing to risk it at one point, but I wouldn't. I like power, and in my case, my deal is great. But like I said, trying to play two patrons doesn't end well.
Well,
how do
fine,
you-
second to last. That's beside the point. Argyle, you're not talking with him anymore. We're going home.
I'd like to know some details at least.
The archdemon picks up the lava lamp that you hold out and kind of like
Aw.
flips it all around, looks at it. What is this?
Inside is a creature who has lived probably much more millennia than any of us. He's seen, he's done, he's
Plays
he's
golf.
wished, he's
It's
played golf, and he's probably playing cricket.
Murphy,
You see,
I hope you aren't giving infinite power to an infinitely powerful archdemon. Sorry.
you see his eyes like glow.
If he
harder
wants a plaything,
as he peers.
let it be something interesting.
You see his eyes glow more as he peers into the lamp, basically looking at it. And he looks at you and he goes, "So you're offering this?" in exchange. He holds out his other hand to you, and like a contract like forms from fire, and he holds it out to you. And you see there's like a little needle on the bottom where you need to prick your finger.
You're gonna... Always
Boy.
read contracts. These are
What?
the most dangerous. If you were to bind yourself to this contract, it would be nearly impossible to nullify it. And he turns to the rest of the group. If any of you are ever presented with this, make sure you know everything about this contract before going through.
I was presented, then you said it would be a better idea, and then you got a lava lamp, so I guess it's a real question.
What are the
That's
terms?
kind of a dig to someone else we know.
He
That did.
goes, the terms are simple. You offer this lamp, and you don't try to retrieve it.
Done.
Do you prick your finger?
I do.
Do you,
Did you not read it?
do you
Oh my God.
stamp the blood on the contract?
Sure.
Alright, and the contract basically ignites and disappears. And he like opens his coat, and you see like his flesh kind of like melting off his body, but then kind of like sticking on another part of his body. And you see like bugs start eating it and stuff. And he puts
I'm sorry, Norm.
the lava
I
lamp
wanted to set you free.
inside his jacket. And he looks to you all, and you see like a portal rip open behind him, and he steps
Wait.
back into it. And
Do you have a business card?
and
Please! Come on, man!
he stares at you as the portal closes, and he disappears.
name's
Jerry.
You can't see it, but away while Norm is playing cricket, you see him like on horseback hitting balls and laughing, and all of a sudden like he falls off the horse, and basically like in Infinity War, he turns to dust and fades away.
Oh no! We've doomed the
Stark.
world.
I feel funny.
Murphy, you have doomed the universe.
Timmy, I don't feel so good.
The universe was always doomed. We'll be fine.
You've
Does
doomed
he-
it faster.
Did he leave a business card? I need to get in touch with this man.
He didn't.
No,
Pal,
Argel, you are. Oh my God.
I shed a tear for Norm.
I shed a tear for the demon powers.
I was ready to hang away the sword and leave if you wouldn't have a better option, but I guess we're fine for now.
Yeah, I guess we're fine. Yeah.
We've made do this far.
Well, we better. When you get Gorm off these rocks, here, someone help me bring him down onto the solid ground. And I'm gonna bring him down to the ground and wait for him to wake.
Yeah, roll strength.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you bring him down.
Bring him over into this corner. Lie him down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just.
Yeah, he appears uninjured, but just unconscious still.
Is the head still around here somewhere?
I pull out my flask
Yeah,
of
you
water
see-
and splash it in his
butt
face.
head is where the head is.
I'm just gonna slide the head over right next to me. So it's nearby.
Oh, hey, there's still a mountain of gold over there.
Mm.
I'm gonna wait for Prince Gorm to get back to health. If any of you would like, there's still all that treasure that was left behind with
I can't fly.
with Kotar. We could easily pay back the dwarves and keep some for us, plenty for ourselves. There's gold, silver, copper, and some multicolored things that look a lot like Legos. I'm gonna keep
You know-
insisting they're Legos, but
Morgan, you know what there's not? Infernal hell powers. There's not any of that.
you don't know. There could be an infernal hell sword.
Is going right up to Argel, and he is going to slap him in the face.
Roll.
At this point, it was a joke. It
You
was
could
a joke.
turn into
Kronos.
a dragon. Relax.
Jokes do not compute. Just keep in
I know
mind.
these Kronos.
Keep in mind, you would have died. Kronos does not want to hear any more of your whining.
Look, Argel, if I could find this angelic holy sword, you might be able to find some kind of cool stuff in there too. Who knows? I mean, I'm just saying, you guys are welcome to look. I'm just waiting for Gorham. I have no need for material wealth anymore.
Except
Yeah.
for you're the one that has to pay off the dwarves.
Yeah, I'm sort of poor.
I told them that I'd get the gold person in our party and collect the 545 to pay them
Well,
off.
seeing as how I can't fly, go
One of
get
us
the
has made it
gold that
gold?
I can pay them with.
I thought you had a lot of gold.
No! You guys wanted to buy stuff!
What? When do we buy shit? I thought we were saving like a bunch of gold to like pay off our bounties.
Bounties.
What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
we never got enough to pay off the bounties, and we haven't done that yet.
What?
Murphy
I know
has
we haven't
enough,
done that. I thought we had a lot of gold. What do you mean?
We just barely have enough to cover that. If
Okay,
we
I
pay
was just
what
wondering
you...
the exact. I was just wondering like how much exactly. I didn't know that. I'm gonna fly over and look at the treasure
we
pile.
exactly have 992 gold.
Okay, then I'm gonna look at the treasure pile.
Oh, there's a ton of treasure. It doesn't look all apparent at first, but there's a lot there of stuff, man. So much stuff.
Really? How much stuff?
Couple stuffs.
Okay,
One
so
or two stuffs at least.
I'm
Kronos,
gonna
you
look
wanna
at
go
the stuff
check out
exactly
the
to see what's
stuff?
here.
I mean, Kronos kind of wants to go check out the stuff.
Let's go check out the stuff, Kronos.
That stuff is really far away, though.
Yeah,
Can I
but
check
you're a
out the
robot.
stuff?
You're not gonna be
Roll
tired.
investigation. Start
I'm just
digging
sort of
through the
bummed out.
piles.
Alright. Kronos is going to try to climb the rock.
Me too.
So
After you're done over there.
you aren't able to find any items due to that really low roll. However, you managed to count all the gold and stuff there, which is a total of that 1,430 gold pieces and 6,200 silver pieces. And that's just how much there is.
I'm just gonna take 545 out of that 1430.
All right.
Why not just take it all and then give it to us?
Oh,
You gotta
fine,
look
then.
for
I'll
better shit.
I'll just put the 545 in my inventory, and
Alright.
I'll carry the rest to you guys to divide into your inventory. So I'm just gonna have the money to pay them off with. Can I do that, Crow? Just carry the gold and shit.
It's gonna take quite a bit of journeys, but yeah.
Well, I guess I'll take some turns ferrying it over and piling it next to Prince Squirm
Good lad.
for you guys to count out.
While you're there, you also see a little
What do I see?
path.
Ooh.
Interessante.
I'll
So you're
check
gonna
that
try
out
to-
later.
Yeah. You
After I
start bringing
ferried-
the gold over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pile the gold and silver out. Do we have to like wait a while? Or...
Yeah.
Kronos is going to try climbing the rock to get over.
As
Roll
am I.
strength.
There might be some item. Well, as I'm passing by, I'm just gonna talk to them. There might be some items in there, but there's a lot of gold and silver. I'm just gonna leave it with the rest of us at Prince,
Strength. Or
beside the prince.
Not a save.
Oh, no, save. Oof.
All right. Yeah. You both climb up. Roll a dex save to like keep your balance on the unsteady rocks.
Come on, baby.
Dex save
Yeah.
this time? Save? Okay.
Yeah. You're both fine. You managed to get across.
Hi, doggo!
Hello, metal dog.
So,
Can I-
Crow,
I'm gonna pet the dog.
have I taken care of the gold yet?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna let them look for any magic items and stuff. I'm gonna just kind of peer down this path, see what's up.
Morgan.
Are you guys gonna deal with the gold?
What do you mean
I'm
deal with
good
the gold?
for
It's
gold.
by Prince Gorham.
He wants
Yeah,
to
Murphy's
split it up.
Murphy's
Well,
doing the gold, I think.
Oh.
That's what you see.
Or are you?
Oh,
Or
I guess
are you?
remember
I don't
those
know.
two.
I'm
I won't
around
make
it.
Assumptions. Yeah, you are. We can just leave by going. Is the water still looking mighty acidic? Like with all the because I remember last time
Acid
it
water.
It looks
was
like
it
it's
was
dispersing, but it's still there.
I don't want to disintegrate. I guess I'll get close to the island and then I'll ask and then I'll try it. Will we have to make deck saves to get over these pillars or these rocks?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll try to
Or
traverse
not
that.
dex, acrobatics mostly.
Okay.
Or athletics if you're trying to just run across.
I'll just do athletics.
Oh yeah, you run
Just
across
run
quickly
across.
and get to the other side.
Woo! I'm gonna wait at the end if Kronos wants to join me, so I can help him across, so he doesn't fall in, if he wants to.
Did you say acrobatics or athletics?
Both. It's whatever you want to do.
Either.
If you want to try to like hop across each, or well, all right then. Roll a dex save.
I don't know.
You trip as you're trying to jump, but you manage to catch yourself and put yourself back up on the edge.
Come
So
on,
am I
Luke.
where I started, or did I
Yeah,
make it
you're,
one?
you're,
Or
you're where you started. You can just try again.
all right, I try again. Did it go?
I don't see it. Oh,
There we go.
dex save.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you catch the first one and manage to like pull yourself up, and then kind of like hard enough that you get to the middle one.
Come on. Come on.
Normally, if you passed it, it'd just be one, but since you didn't, it's acrobatics.
Can I help him from there? Like,
Yeah,
if he's jumping?
You
Hey.
can't help someone jump.
this
Aw.
chassis was not made for its athletic abilities.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job, so keep her going. Come
Yeah,
on.
there you go. And you get across. You hop over the last two hurdles easily.
Gonna clap you on the back, and let's keep going. As I
Calvin.
walk
Oh, is
across.
there another jump up ahead?
Does shallow mean deep?
No, shallow means the opposite of deep.
What means deep?
Deep.
Deep, cavernous,
Abyssal.
abyssal,
Morgan,
never-ending.
You see pretty much that. You see the entire area, but the pool at the end, where it's all pooled, looks way more cavernous than any of the water out here. Like it looks like it goes way further down.
Well, I'm just gonna stand over here and just look around the general cave area to see if there's any potential danger.
Roll What's your passive?
16.
16.
Uh,
Think I can make it across, Kronos?
16. 21.
so, but I did say I was actively looking.
Roll
So,
perception. 22. You see a Grick on which you guys encountered before. I don't know. It's Sean who's the only one who knows about him though, because he's studied.
they're the guys in the walls, right?
Yep, and you notice one like right here. Kind of just.
I'm gonna blast him to smithereens in case friends want to start exploring this area. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goddamn.
Double crit.
Well,
like
let's
that.
deal with the non-crits first. All of them hit, so we'll roll 3
1,
damage.
2.
The 2 extra from dueling, so it
3?
doesn't count. Okay.
Oh, fuck. I left that on. I'm sorry. Just ignore
8,
the 2 extra for all
7,
those.
1.
Alright.
16. Alright, and we'll deal with the crit now. Crit hit for players. Boom. Quadruple damage. Yeah, you bomb the shit out of it with Eldritch Blast, and it kind of like shrivels up and dies.
Blast a motherfucker to smithereens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Peace was never an option.
Never changes.
And
Angelic artillery.
I'm just gonna take note of the water over here, and I'm just gonna kind of hover back to the group, see how they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan, can you carry me across? I don't want to be disintegrated today.
You don't want to get your feet wet?
I really don't want to get my feet wet. No.
Cat.
Yeah, I'm pretty scared.
Fine.
Actually, how far is that? How far is that? Can you do that?
That's 25 feet. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna pick him up and hoist him across. Whoa. What are you opening
a
other
monk.
pages for, Crow?
Like a monkey? Like you're just sort
I
of...
was hoping the subclass thing wasn't fucked up.
You're like... So,
I'm
are
looking
you
at
carrying me
everyone.
like
I'm looking at
unarmed?
everyone's sheet. That's what I'm doing.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, you what you picking them? You bringing them across?
Yep.
You do that.
I'm gonna go back. Hey, Kronos, you want a lift too? See
Sure.
if there's any extra treasure. Despite this, I brought the gold and silver stuff, but there might be something else I missed.
This
So
chassis is not good with acid, so that would be helpful.
I hoist him across.
You do that.
He's hoisted across.
I'm gonna listen to
Chronos
this.
starts
Chronos,
looking for things.
look at all the stuff.
Roll
There's lots of stuff.
investigation.
I'm excited.
Both of you.
Yes,
Stuff.
sir.
Things, and stuff.
Ooh.
Oh.
There's nothing in front of me.
Inside the wall.
You have inspiration.
It's nothing
You want to use
good.
that?
In
There could
the-
be good items. Sorry, Crow.
In the acidy water that you let's currently receding, so it's not as acidy. There's you think you see a very very shiny object at the bottom. Kronos, you find 2 garnets worth 20 gold piece each, a black pearl worth 50 gold pieces,
The Black
a
Pearl.
+1 shield, a potion of healing, and a potion of flying.
Oh. That's a useful potion. Can Kronos
So
even
where
take
is this?
potions?
Where's this shiny object?
It's right over here
'Cause-
in the water.
Oh yeah,
Very bottom. You gotta
at the
dive
very
deep.
bottom.
Yeah, it's not that
Well, I
deep.
mean, it ain't
So-
floating.
So, Kronos is going to ask if either of the other two want the potions.
I'll take the healing potion. I'm dying slowly on the inside.
Oh,
Not really.
Potions don't do anything for me. So, if one of you want to take the potion, that's great. Do either of you use a shield, or should I hold on to it for now?
You
I
may
use a
take it.
shield.
Actually, Arjun, take the shield. Arjun, take both potions. I can already fly, and I'm not injured at the moment. I already have a potion of healing on me.
I feel like my insides are screaming, so this potion is appreciated. Thank you.
Both potions, yes.
Oh, have you ever seen a monkey flying before?
Yes.
I haven't either. I think a fish person flying would be much more interesting.
Well, I have already seen a monkey flying, so.
While
Yeah.
Prince
Really?
Gorham is passed out, I'm gonna braid his ponytail.
Roll.
All right. So did
roll,
one of you guys take the shield?
roll performance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do. Should I put it in my? Yeah, I'll take the shield, and the potions, and I'll
Okay.
probably down the potions if I'm about to go scuba diving.
No, don't down a flying potion
you're
right now.
downing the potion of flying and the healing potion.
No, just the healing potion.
All right.
Wait.
I-
So why are you going diving, Kronos
There
asked?
was something shiny down there, Kronos.
Where?
not.
Kronos wants to
Oh
look.
yeah, it's
Oh,
nice.
over here.
You do a very nice job.
Nice.
I'm gonna go point down to the shiny at the bottom. It's right there. See?
Kronos looks.
Roll perception.
How much is the healing potion?
2d4 plus 2.
2D. Alright.
You see something down there, but you're unsure of what it is.
I can't tell what's down there. Are you sure it's shiny?
Oh, it's very shiny, Kronos. I'm gonna take another look to make sure I'm telling you the truth, because
Roll perception.
it's
Yeah.
Kronos.
You can't
Kronos
even-
kind of shrugs, like, okay.
Alright. I don't. Oh, no, that's not what I
Good luck.
All right. I'm scared, Kronos. I don't actually know if this is a good idea, but it's shiny.
If you're gonna get hurt going down there, it might not be worth it.
Yeah, but I already passed out. I already missed up a chance of power.
Is this acid or
Okay.
poison?
It's acid.
Acid.
But he
is
said
bad.
it was But he said it was dispersing. That doesn't mean it's completely gone, but dispersing.
Or maybe settling to the bottom.
Interesting. Morgan, would you mind making sure I don't drown?
I'll spot you.
Gracias, senora. Signore? Signor.
a spot, bro?
God, you don't know how great that is asking for a spot, and then they actually spot you?
Yeah, and you're just looking at their balls.
That was the worst. That was the worst part about weight training. They just put it right on your face and like, wait, what are you doing? Anyway, I'm gonna limber up, and then I'm gonna try to go grab the shiny.
Yeah, you limber up.
Was it rule 2?
Uh,
And
what?
I'm thinking of no. And I'm gonna go try to dive in and grab the shiny
Oh
with
yeah, roll
more.
acrobatics for dive to see how well you
Oh
dive.
yeah,
If you're gonna dive in.
I'm gonna do like a swan. It's gonna be great. Acrobatics.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Yeah, you hold your arms out and then just fall in. And you start sinking to the bottom. Your skin starts to like peel away, kind of like fleshy, but yeah. You take 3 acid damage, but you see the object at the bottom. It's looking kind of like a rock from where you are, but like a shiny-ish rock.
well, I'll grab it and then I'll resurf it.
You do that. You grab it, and as you try to, like the rock's mouth opens up and it bites your hand.
This is pain. It was shiny and then it was not, and then
Uh,
it bit me.
You take 2 points of piercing damage, and now you have a small rock-like object attached to your hand.
I will resurface and
You do
ask
that.
Morrigan to help as I pull myself up,
Yes,
and
you
I
do
start. I slam my hand down as I try to get the rock off. It wasn't a rock. It just it.
Roll strength.
I don't know what this is. Oh my god, you piece of. Get off!
You miss. You try to slam your hand down, but it's you don't hit the rock-like object that appears to be not a rock, and more like a hermit crab kind of creature with like a rock shell.
I'm gonna try and yank it off his finger.
Yeah, roll strength.
This is humiliating.
Oh, that's Dex.
Oh, that's what? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you yank it off him. You see it kind of like crawling around with like little sharp teeth, trying to like scamper away.
I'm just gonna kind of like lightly flick it into the water.
You do that. You hear a plop as it sinks
You
down.
didn't even let me take the shell. This is
Argo, roll investigation for the loot again.
sure. Don't tell me I'm gonna turn into a were crab.
You were the one that wanted to get cool powers.
Morgan, roll investigation again.
Why am I rolling this?
I'm about
What
to
is
be eaten
that?
alive by crab.
Buried beneath some of the other junk, though, you spot like a bunch of glowing arcanic objects that you feel like being that you feel you're being pulled towards.
Ooh, I like arcanic objects.
I'm gonna look over to them and I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna signal over to the others. I found these glowing things, and I
Kronos
feel
likes
drawn.
glowing things.
I
I
love
feel-
glowing
I,
things.
I feel drawn to them, and I'm gonna
Wait. Morgan.
magically investigate them. What?
They might be mimics disguised as arcanic objects. I've already been bit by a shiny rock. You've been attacked by a scroll. I'm very afraid.
I'm just gonna shake my head and investigate it arcanically.
Roll.
Is arcanically a word? I don't care.
Do you have
Good enough.
detect magic
Kronos.
or
Nope.
identify?
Nope.
Kronos wants to look.
All right, then just roll Arcana and hopefully you get high.
Well, I want to roll Arcana first. Then Kronos can take a look. Okay, Kronos, you look at this. I don't know. If
Just
this
gonna see what these items are, if I can. Just look at them.
It's always 5% for crit 20.
Well, you can't quite tell because he didn't pull them out yet.
Yeah, can I try pulling him out and looking at him?
You want to touch them? I thought you said, oh, it might be a mimic, so you're gonna grab and pull them out.
Not a very smart no. I'm gonna look at him carefully as I move aside the stuff with my axe, clearing the overlying stuff,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't have to touch it with my hand, so I can get a better view of what
Sleight
the
of
objects
hand.
are. If I knock him into the pond, I'm going to cry.
It destroys your axe like in Lord of the Rings.
You clear enough off that you can see what the objects are. You see basically like a belt or a sash. This is what you guys see. Is one object.
Oh,
You also see
Ooh.
what appears to be like a pair of manacles. And then finally you see this kind of collar that you can wear.
Gear, I'm into
these
it.
are all looking nice.
Kind of like a choker.
Kronos wants to see if he can tell what they are.
Do you have detect magic or identify?
I do have identify.
There you go.
Do we have time for me to cast it as a ritual?
If you guys want to spend
I can wait.
10 minutes for each object.
I can sharpen my axe in case
Do
there's
you
still
have
mimics.
100 gold piece pearl?
I believe so.
Just rip an owl feather off of your Luna.
Oh, you just got a black pearl. Although then again,
Do I have any? I thought I had a
It
pearl.
was worth like 500. It didn't specify.
no, you-
Oh, I'm looking at spells. My bad.
You do. I see it right there. It's up near parchment pearl with 100 gold
yeah,
piece.
and
Oh, okay, sweet.
components aren't consumed, so
They are not. So I can.
yeah.
All
I
right.
just like saying that. It's cool.
Or is it not
Casting
consumed,
it, you're gonna spend 10 minutes each one.
Yeah. So well, like I just zone off. Like I don't tell them what I'm doing. I'm just gonna like, gather around the stuff and like look at them.
So
And
I will
just zone them
reveal
out.
the. Oh, so you're not gonna? Are you gonna tell them as you're identifying them, or are you gonna keep it to yourself while you're doing it at least?
I'll probably tell them as I do it. Yeah, that's
All right.
fine.
So
Gotta sharpen my axe.
this sash is strangling desire. The ruby's eye is a place of great pleasure for some that comes at the price of great pain for others. It was the sorceress Talid who created an escape route for those captive souls after a short glimpse behind the curtains. It's said that she was also the cause of the ruby's eye's final and catastrophic conflagration. It's a sash or a belt. It does not require attunement. It's unbreakable by normal means, including magical blades. The sash can extend up to 200 feet or inches, I think that's inches, in a straight line like magic rope by speaking the command word, which is strangle.
Interesting. I know who we should give that to.
Next, the shackles of freedom. You never know true freedom until you've taken it for yourself. The weights that
Wait.
drag you down only make you stronger, and the higher the wall, the further you'll learn to climb. Shackles, manacles, same thing.
Could you use Strangling Desire to swing like Spider-Man?
You can try. These shackles are cursed. It only functions when chained to someone's legs. The person wearing them has their movement speed reduced by 5. I guess it is feet. But they gain a flying speed of 30 with a 25% chance to fall 30 feet instead of flying each turn. When falling, the shackles prevent any magic from slowing the descent. And finally, the collar. The red worm collar. Even his name, Agarath the Red, still brings shivers down the spine of those who survived his reign of terror. Awakened from his slumber to find that every last coin had somehow been whisked from his hoard, he took to the skies in a rage of near-endless fire, presenting the thing which had caused such havoc to the king seemed like simply a logical choice at the time. It's a cursed collar, or a choker. The item bonds with the user as soon as it's worn, and can be only removed by a remove curse spell. The wearer may release a belch of dragon fire in a 15-foot cone, dealing 8d6 fire damage, dex save DC 15 for half, 3 times per long rest. Every time it's used, the wearer must make a DC 15 wisdom save or go berserk for 1d6 rounds.
So I was right.
We already guessed.
So Kronos reads that out. Or, mentions that out as he investigates.
Interesting.
Hey, that was my line.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You should be.
Was there anything else? Or should we head back?
That's all.
Well, Most of it's cursed except for the sash. But being able to fly sounds like a fun thing.
Except for the fact that it's unreliable and you can't walk.
Yeah. What? Well, you can. It's only
you can use
reduced
that
by-
stash to move yourselves about, and I feel I should also mention there's the stream continues north, and then turns to a small pool, going into it becomes somewhat cavernous and continues east.
What was
You
I gonna
could
say?
I meant
investigate
like
it.
it goes down more. It's more deeper than anything else.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Kronos kind of like hums mechanically. Is there any reason to pursue this? I don't know about you, but this chassis is fairly banged up. We have fulfilled both of our objectives. Prince Gorham has gotten his revenge, or at the very least his target is dead, and we have found a decent number of stuff for him, with the mark. And our side objective of finding out that there were indeed dwarf ruins, or no, elvish ruins under the dwarfs do suggest or lend credence to the archaeologist / history keeper that was seeking our help in town.
Indeed.
You have no
That-
proof. Meta bird.
I got proof.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, remember I grabbed the scrolls? I was grave robbing. You weren't a fan of that,
I was not a fan of that. So
but I
blocked
did do it.
my
So
memory.
yeah. So
If you
so as far as Kronos is concerned, we have check marks on all 3 of our objectives.
Good
that's a
push.
fair point. If we'd like to get out of here and set up camp, actually no, we should probably rest in one of the rooms before we set up
Keep
camp.
in mind, we also still have to figure out how to get up 100 feet in a group.
You know, if I put on those shackles.
It's like 120. What's your? Because I remember it was like exactly your magical sight. Remember, which is what?
Like.
What?
100,
What? How much is your magical sight? Your devil sight? Because I remember it was
125,
Right, okay,
120.
So the cavern was 120. I remember like you being able to see exactly to the bottom.
Yeah, I have 120 feet exactly. So again, I turned Argyle. Correct. You would possibly be able to fly, but if you had to, fly for 4 minutes, or for let's just say 24 seconds, that gives you 4 chances to fall.
Bad at math.
Am I bad at math?
Well, I'm bad at math.
Oh.
Argo's gonna grin. Don't you just love those odds?
1 out of 4? Not so much.
What? Those are acceptable odds. Maybe.
Well, perhaps
Not really.
perhaps that pool I found could lead to an alternative exit. We wouldn't even have. Could avoid the encounter with the dwarfs altogether.
You
might
promised to
lose
pay
favor
them.
with that.
You signed a contract.
We don't know that. He didn't say that.
Did
Well, I guess
No,
it's-
I
guess
never.
it's-
I remember I specifically avoided telling you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't know. I thought you
I
did.
guess
My bad.
I guess it's true. As long as you weren't stupid and signed a magical contract, we could just not pay them. That saves us money.
It's true, but then again, you did say we are through with our objectives and probably exploring another pool.
Well, right, but now if we have an opportunity to save like 700 gold, we should totally do that.
My God.
545.
You guys are talking about pennies.
Yeah, are you the richest man alive?
10 G's, boy.
Woo woo.
Keep in mind, Kronos is still worried about paying the bounties, and he still does not have enough money on him to pay
How much of us have the bounties anyway?
It was
All
like-
3 of you. Right?
5.
Well, no, it's just me.
myself, Kronos.
Yeah.
God tier. Hunter.
God tier.
God, what?
No,
What?
not God
no.
tier.
No. God tier has been here.
Third. So that's 5.
Helena. Yeah, Helena.
You
God tier has not been here since the ship. Don't pull that.
5? I thought it was only
No
4.
offense, guys.
It was 5.
Who?
Okay.
Oh, Max.
Yeah. But so we could decide not to pay Max since he's no longer with us, but realistically there would be 5. And
Yes,
keep in
sir.
mind that's
Didn't you
a
send back to the
1,000.
lockout?
That's 1,000. No, he's
Yeah, he's at the tower.
yeah.
Yeah.
So keep in mind it's also 1,000 gold each, which I talked him possibly to lowering 8 or down to 800 each. But there's no guarantee he's going to meet that because I wasn't able to pay him at the time. So worst case scenario, Kronos has to think 5,000 gold to pay off the debt. And, you know, Kronos is more than happy if he can pay off 3 of the 5.
Some of you may die.
All right, so
Acceptable loss.
I'm gonna call it here, and you guys can take the time to think about what option you're gonna do, because I'm super tired and I can't.
Fair enough.
This is a good stopping point.
I got one more cannoli left.
Well, hope you guys had fun.
Whoever
Yeah.
ended the encounter quicker than you expected.
I didn't think you'd ever figure out. Well, technically, you just got out on a guess, but I didn't think you would ever get that. Yeah.
Honestly, my guess would have been to drown the head.
It was right there. The problem with drowning is constitution modifiers is 1 minute per 1 minute. I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, but
You
he can't even drown his
water.
head.
I guess he doesn't have lungs.
It's magic. I'm sure you can drown just a head.
No, because there's no lungs to fill.
It was acid water. You'll just dissolve the entire
He's
head
immune to
eventually.
acid.
Yeah.
Listen, don't worry about these details, Crow. We don't worry about math and science here. We just do.
Yeah. So essentially, since you can't figure it out now, I was actually gonna give lore, but you offered up the genie lamp already. So what happened is Kotar was a very person who wanted all this power. He wanted glory, and he didn't think he was going to get it from his tribe. So he didn't make it like Prince Gorum thought he made the deal and then killed all the people for the deal. No, in actuality, he killed all the people thinking like, oh, maybe a demon will take notice of me. And of course, the Archdemon was like, this guy's stupid but interesting. So he's like, I'll make a deal with you. And he gave him a terrible deal. Basically, like, you'll get all this power, but I'm going to need something great from you. And he gave him a contract. He signed it without reading it because it's infernal, and he killed him. He took his soul and his life. And so he's dead, and he just
Senpai noticed
let
Kotar.
his body be resurrected with all the power. So he was a mindless, raging machine who was like just constantly looking for fights.
Now, kids, what was the theme of today?
Never
Teamwork.
trust a
Always
demon.
never read the contract. Just don't.
Never sign a contract.
Without reading
But
it.
What?
lawyers
Don't eat-
are already Satan.
Don't eat cheese after noon.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, God, I
I
should
eat
eat
cheese
cheese.
whenever I damn well please. I am from Wisconsin. I will eat an entire fucking wheel of cheese. Goddamn.
Cheeseheads.
You're goddamn
Fucking
right, I am,
cheesehead.
boy.
You guys,
Uh,
there was a real risk of Prince Gorum dying there, and you guys.
Yeah.
I was worried. I didn't want him to die.
Here you are braiding his hair now.
Braiding his hair and waiting
guys
for
did a
him to
good
wake
job.
up. And I'm gonna pocket the head and show it to the dwarves.
Would I have possibly been evaporated if I managed to talk that man into a deal?
No, you
But
would you would have died and then had your body resurrected and be given
Oh.
like probably like bug powers, but you'd have every day you'd have to make a roll or go madder and madder until you lost all sense of yourself and become basically like Kotar did. But
From lizard to monkey to dragon to dead man.
I think that's an interesting combination if I ever heard one.
Now, would the white ape had cared?
the white ape would have been furious. The white ape would try to like kill him because there's
Yeah.
nothing good of that. And
Yep.
since the soul already belonged to the white ape, it'd start a fucking war between the demons and the white ape because the soul already belonged to the white ape.
Yep.
And
Good.
because he's the one who essentially caused that, and they can't take the anger out on someone who's instead, they take it out on those close to him, aka the party members.
Oh, great! So you would have gotten us killed.
So you would have had
At
a
the time, I
war
didn't know
between
that.
the white ape and the demon devils against you guys. Yeah.
Max's character would have to fight us.
Yeah.
No, he's trapped in a box. Or no, he's
No,
freedom. He's at the
you
tower.
wished.
That's
You
right.
wished
That's
freedom.
right.
Well, I should probably tell you, Crow. You probably heard.
Be available until Wednesday. Yeah.
Wednesday or Thursday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthmas.
Oh yeah, my birthday is gonna be
Happy
happening
Easter.
soon.
Pachaco's
So yeah.
birthday's in 3 days.
You came
talking
out
about
of a
food.
vagina.
Oh, it's-
Let's go.
yeah.
Yeah, Calvin, be sure to go to.
Good night, guys. That sounds
Good night.
Right?
sir.
See ya, Crow.
We'll try to
Night.
You guys
schedule.
can do the gladiator shit without me. Enjoy. If you do. If not, I'll see you whenever.
I'll try to schedule the week after next on so when Calvin's back.
Hell yeah. You can do the gladiator before that, even though I just said that. I'm sorry I said that again.
All good.
Yeah. Hope you guys had fun. I'm out.
It was.
Adios.
Crow.